And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the Chicago White Sox. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And getting the nod for the White Sox, Jonathan Cannon. What do we need to know here?
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Got him. One down. Jose Miranda, the next Twin up to hit. Next pitch is outside.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. That's to third. The throw to first. Out. 2 away here in the top of the first. Now the lineup for the Twins as constructed by Rocco Baldelli. And the challenge for this lineup today, Singy, finding a way to have success against the sinker ball.
Yeah, it's a tough pitch to hit, Boog, and even harder to elevate. Got to set your sights a little bit higher when you're at the dish. They're struggling with it. I'd expect them to make some type of adjustment. It won't take long to see how well that sinker is working today.
1-2.
2 outs. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. Here's Royce Lewis. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one is absolutely belted. And that is a foul ball. Correa off of first with 2 away. Outside. And the count is even 2-2.
2-2.
Grounds one to short. Montgomery. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Back at right field. And on the hill, David Festa. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Well, it's a 3-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all 3 if he's going to have success on the hill today.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Not even close there. And a count 2-1. One down, base is empty. Slice to right. That's a base hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here's Mike Tauchman. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Missed with a changeup. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Check swing, called strike. Ripped on the ground to second. They get the force. That's out number 3. The White Sox leave 1. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 strikes.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Full count.
Goes down looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Next pitch is downstairs.
3-1.
Righty delivers. That's out to center field. Robert moves under it. Makes the catch for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Jeffers went deep in his most recent game.
Ha!
2 outs, base is empty. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Here's Trevor Larnach. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Jeffers off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Twins wind up stranding 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now, Andrew Benintendi. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ground ball, left side. Zips it across. 1 up, 1 down. Andrew Vaughn now. That's a little bit low. And that's outside.
1 strike.
Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And a foul ball. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. In the air, left side, Larnach. 2 away. Here's Josh Rojas. The 1-1. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike. Hard, 2. 2-2.
Outside with a breaking ball. Second inning here, no score. This one in the air. And the inning is over. Nothing doing for the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here on the south side, on to the third inning. And now for the Twins, Edouard Julien. That's a ball, went with the sweeper. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and they grab the lead. It's 1-0. This is Willie Castro. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Always exciting to see a leadoff. Home run in an inning kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Jose Miranda will hit next. Line drive to short and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Fires to first on the run. In time, got him. But the Twins strike first on this solo shot. And we're back. And here is Sosa to the plate. That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Going back to left center. On its way, and that one's out of here. His second of the year, and now they're out front. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Austin Slater stands in. Next pitch misses. 2-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with 3 runs in already this frame here in the last half of the third. That one fouled off. 2-2.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And it remains 2-2. Just off the outside part of the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. And up next for Chicago, Mike Tauchman. And there's a ball. That one lifted to left. Larnach sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Slater, the runner at first, with 1 gone in the inning. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Jeffers down to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. 3-run bomb for the White Sox. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th. Now the cleanup hitter for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Next pitch is outside.
Hey.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop 3rd strike.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And next for Minnesota, Matt Wallner. And downstairs.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Draws the
Ball
walk
4.
there.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Runner on at first with one gone. And now Bader up to the plate. Man at first, one away. Bader, guy who played his college ball at the University of Florida from the New York area. Went to Horace Mann High School. In the air, right side. And that'll fall for a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jonathan. New pitcher for the White Sox, Jared Schuster, in the game for the first time this season. Ryan Jeffers, the next Twin up to hit. That one outside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that is gone. A 3-run dinger. His second of the year, and that's how they take the lead. It's 4-3. Stepping in, Trevor Larnach. Going to count 1 and 2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Right through there, got it. And that is that. But the Twins get a 3-run shot. It's now here on the south side, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Hit hard on the ground to short. Correa over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And the batter now, Josh Rojas. 1 down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Wallner makes the grab for the second out. And here is Lenny Sosa. 2 down, nobody on. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Bader sizing this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Back at right field. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the Twins DH, Willie Castro. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. Now here is Jose Miranda.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. And Benintendi able to make the grab. 2 down, base is empty. And now Carlos Correa. And it is 2-1. There's a strike at the knees. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
Take your base.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate. But as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now it's even up.
2-2.
Correa leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Cold strike 3 on the fastball. And that ran back over the inner. Back here on the south side, we head to the bottom of the 5th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And that one in the air center field. Bader should have it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So here's Robert now. Lifted in the air right center field. Bader should have it. And there are 2 outs. And next to hit for the Sox, Austin Slater. 2 outs. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Well, come back as we take a look at how today.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 37.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
And now now 1 and 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. He's having fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Danny Coulombe takes over on the mound.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Sanchez swings and pummels one. Left field. And it's off the wall. Around from second is the tying run. The relay. The tag out. well struck out towards right center. That one's back. Out of here. He'll touch them all. His second of the year. It's 5-4. Siggy, that's a special one. His 100th career home run.
Man, 100 career homers. Pretty impressive.
There's a swing and a drive. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. And that's a two-bagger.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Nice line drive to the pull side. Netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now it's going to be Josh Rojas. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, Lenin Sosa. 2 outs. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really...
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Colson Montgomery. That one ripped right center field. See you later. Luis Robert Jr. with his first major league home run, a special moment in his young career, and who knows, maybe that'll open the floodgates for him.
Yeah, getting that out of the way can be a big confidence booster. It feels like a huge weight just been taken off your back. You can go up there with a lot less pressure on you now, and I wouldn't be surprised if he gets hot for a little while.
What do you remember about your first career homer, Chris?
Well, I remember it was off of Omar Oliveras, and, being there in Los Angeles against the Angels, just a tremendous day, great ballpark, and a special moment for sure.
So the batting order turns over. Luis Robert Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hard on the ground to first. Miranda takes it himself, inning over. Although plenty of damage done. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 8-4. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. Falling behind 2-1.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard.
Inside.
It's shut down inning time. That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
In the air, left field. Benintendi ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away.
Second baseman, Edouard Julien.
Edouard Julien, the next twin up to hit. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next
Ball
offering
2.
misses, and it's 2-1. High fly ball down the left field line. And Benintendi able to make the grab.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated
2 outs, base is
Willie
empty.
Castro.
And now it's going to be Willie Castro.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. Sosa fires over to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. On the mound now, Yohan Duran. This is his first appearance of the season. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Designated hitter, Austin Slater.
In the air, out towards right center. Bader makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Mike Tauchman. Swings over the top of that one. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Justin Topa warming up for manager Rocco Baldelli. Stewart also getting ready. Oh, he botches it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Gary Sanchez now.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Two down, nobody on. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Chi Sox held in check here, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Number 64.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now for the Twins, Jose Miranda. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now Correa up to hit. The shortstop takes the ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Coming on Robert, and he's there.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And that's downstairs and outside. Line drive, caught.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Man on second, 2 down. And that misses. 2-1.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Two outs. Ripped to short. Tosses to first. And that is that. One left for Minnesota. They're unable to make it. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Digging in, Andrew Benintendi. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down looking. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Slings to first.
He's out.
2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the White
2
Sox.
down, base is empty. And the batter now, Josh Rojas. Swings and misses. And the count
1 ball,
1 and 2.
2
I
strikes.
wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board just to maintain a little hope.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Bader pulls it down, and that'll do it. The White Sox going with a new arm, Justin Anderson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Anderson ready to work. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Tries to hold up,
What do you
appeal
got?
to first. No swing. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Oh, he
Ball
doesn't
three.
get the call. And now 3 balls,
3 balls,
and a
1
strike.
strike.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tyler Gilbert appears to be getting loose. Boozer also throwing. Foul ball there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the left fielder, Trevor Larnach. They're down to their final strike.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Anderson is just 1 strike away. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.